Revision of lines and angles. Line segment. It has got a fixed length and it has got endpoints. If I name the endpoints as A and B, then you represent this line segment as AB with a horizontal line segment on the top. This is a line. A line goes to infinity in both the directions. If you extend the line segment in both the directions, it will form a line. So if I mark 2 points on this line, say P and Q, then you will name this line as PQ and you will write it like this. Ray, it has got one initial point and it goes to infinity in one direction. If I mark one point here as S, so the ray is, you represent the ray as OS, ray. Like this we represent the ray. Complementary angles. Complementary angles are the angles whose summation is equals to 90 degrees. For example, 30 and 60. Their summation is 90 degrees. So they are complementary angles to each other. 20, 70. They are complementary angles. Their summation is 90 degrees. So a pair of angles whose summation is 90 degrees are called complementary angles. Supplementary angles whose summation is equals to 180 degrees. For example, 90 plus 90. They are supplementary angles. 110 plus 70. They are supplementary angles. Their summation is 180 degrees. So a pair of angles whose summation is 180 degrees are called supplementary angles. Moving on to adjacent angles. Adjacent angles are the angles which have one point in common. The vertex is common. Vertex of this angle is this and this angle is this. Let me name the points here. Say A, this point is B and this point is C. So AOB is one angle and BOC is the other angle. We say that AOB and BOC are adjacent angles because they have a one common vertex, that is O. They have a common vertex O. They have a common arm OB and the non-common arm OC and OA. They are on the either side of the common arm. So you have in adjacent angles, you have to take care of the three conditions. They should have a common vertex, common arm and non-common arm should be on the either side of the common arm. Linear pair. Linear pair, you can see they are adjacent angles because they have a common vertex. These two angles, they have a common vertex. This is the common arm and the non-common arm, they form a straight line. So linear pairs are the adjacent angles whose summation is equals to 180 degrees. Vertically opposite angles. When two straight lines, say L and M, they intersect at a point. This point is called as the point of intersection. So when they intersect at a point, they form vertically opposite angles. Two pairs of vertically opposite angles. So this is one pair and this is the other pair of vertically opposite angles. So two straight lines, when they intersect at a point, they form vertically opposite angles. Two pairs of vertically opposite angles and they are equal. This angle is equals to this angle and this angle is equals to this angle. Vertically opposite angles are equal. Find the complement of each of the following angles. 20 degrees, 63 degrees, 57 degrees. So to find out the complement of 20 degrees, you need to subtract 20 from 90. So 90 minus 20 is 70 degrees. What is the complement of 63 degrees? That is 90 minus 63 degrees. So that is equals to 27 degrees. Now complement of 57 degrees is 90 minus 57. So that is equals to 33 degrees. Find the supplement of each of the following angles: 105, 154 degrees. So to find out the supplement, you need to subtract from 180 degrees. So 180 minus 54 gives you, this is 105. 105 is 75 degrees. In B question, to find out the supplement, you need to subtract 154 from 180 degrees. So that is equals to 26 degrees. Now let us take this question. In the given figure, is angle 1 adjacent to angle 2? So angle 1 is here. Is it adjacent to angle 2? Angle 1 and angle 2, they have a common vertex O. They have a common arm OC, and the non-common arm OA and OE, they are on the either side of OC. So is angle 1 adjacent to angle 2? Answer is yes, because all the three conditions are satisfied. Even if one condition is missing, then they are not adjacent angles. Now let us do the second question. Is angle AOC adjacent to angle AOE? Where is AOC? This is your AOC is this angle. And where is AOE? AOE is this whole angle. So here they have a common vertex. For AOC, this is the common vertex. For AOE, this is the common vertex O. So they have a common vertex. Do they have a common arm? For this AOC and AOE, they have a common arm OA. What about the non-common arm? Are they on the either side of the common arm? No. The non-common arm, they both are on the same side of the common arm OA. So they are not the adjacent angle. So is angle AOC adjacent to angle AOE? Answer is no. Do angle COE, where is COE? COE is just angle 2. This is your COE. Is COE and EOD form a linear pair? COE is here and EOD is here. So I'll mark this with the green pen. This is COE and this angle is EOD. So they are forming a linear pair because they are adding up to 180 degrees. COE and EOD, their summation is 180 degrees. So they form a linear pair. So the answer is yes. Are BOD and DOA supplement? BOD is this. Angle 4 is your BOD. This is your BOD, angle 4. BOD and DOA. DOA. This is here. So BOD and DOA, that is again forming, adding up to 180 degrees. So are angle BOD and DOA supplementary angles? Yes. Their summation is 180 degrees because they are adding up to 180 degrees. So answer is yes. Angles on a straight line is 180 degrees and this is the angle for this straight line. So they form 180 degrees, BOD and DOA. Is angle 1 vertically opposite to angle 4? Angle 1 is here, angle 4 is here. This is the straight line and this is the straight line. They are vertically opposite angles. So answer is yes. What is the vertically opposite angle to angle 5? Angle 5 is here. So this is the straight line. This is the straight line. So what is the vertically opposite angle? This angle. Angle COB is vertically opposite to angle 5. So angle COB is vertically opposite to angle 5. Find the values of the angles X, Y and Z in the following figure. You need to find out the value of X, Y and Z. So you can see Z is vertically opposite to 40. So vertically opposite angles are equal. So Z is equals to 40 degrees because vertically opposite angles are equal. And now you got this as 40 degrees. So you can find out why, because these two angles add up to 180 degrees. Angles on the straight line add up to 180 degrees. So y is equals to 180 minus 40 degrees. So that is equals to 140 degrees, because they are at the angles on the straight line, and angles on the straight line add up to 180 degrees. Let us find angle x. So to find angle x, you can use angles on the straight line add up to 180 degrees. So 40 plus x plus 1 plus 25 add up to 180 degrees. So 40 plus x plus 25 is equals to 180 degrees. So x is equals to 180. When you add these two, you get 65. When you take it to the other side, the plus will become minus. So this is minus 65. So 10 minus 5 is 5. 7 minus 6 is 1. So this is 115 degrees. Transversal, a line that intersects two or more lines at distinct point is called as transversal. So here there are three lines L, M and N. It is intersected by this line. Let us name it as T. It is intersected by this line at different points. So this T is called as the transversal. Parallel lines. Parallel lines are the lines which never meet at any point of time. Their perpendicular distance is always fixed. Angles made by the transversal. So whenever the transversal intersects two or more lines, these are the angles which it forms. First is interior angles. Angles which are between the lines. So here 3, 4, 5 and 6 are called as interior angles. 3, 4, 5 and 6 are the interior angles. Exterior angles which are outside the lines. 1, 2, 7 and 8. So 1, 2, 7 and 8 are exterior angles. Pairs of corresponding angles. So 1 and 5 is one pair of corresponding angles. 2 and 6 is another pair of corresponding angles. 4 and 8 is another pair of corresponding angles. 3 and 7 is another pair of corresponding angles. 1 and 5, 2 and 6, 4 and 8, 3 and 7 are the pairs of corresponding angles. We have 4 pairs of corresponding angles. Pairs of alternate interior angles. It will be inside. 4 and 6, 3 and 5. 4 and 6, 3 and 5. They are the pairs of alternate interior angles. Pairs of alternate exterior angles, 1 and 7, 2 and 8. So 1 and 7, 2 and 8. Pair of interior angles on the same side of the transversal. So this is the transversal, they are on the same side. So 3 and 6 are on the same side. 4 and 5. They are the pairs on the same side of the transversal. Now, when a line intersects two pairs of parallel line, then we have all the pairs of corresponding angles equal. That means angle 1 is equals to angle 5. Angle 1 is equals to angle 5. Angle 2 is equals to angle 6. Angle 4 is equals to angle 8. Angle 3 is equals to angle 7. When a line intersects two parallel lines, then each pair of alternate interior angles are equal. That means angle 4 is equals to angle 6. Angle 3 is equals to angle 5. When a line intersects two parallel lines, then angles on the same side of the transversal, add up to 180 degrees. So here angle 3 plus angle 6, they add up to 180 degrees. Angle 4 plus angle 5, they add up to 180 degrees. You can say co-interior angles also. The converse is also true. That means if a line intersects two lines in such a way that one of these pairs of corresponding angles are equal, then the lines are said to be parallel. Similarly, if a line intersects two lines in such a way that one of these alternate interior angles are equal, then the lines are said to be parallel. If a line intersects two or more parallel lines in such a way that the sum of angles on the same side of the transversal add up to 180 degrees, then we say that the lines are parallel. In the figure given below, find the measure of angle AGH. So here you need to find this angle AGH, and you can see they have made it like this. That means these two lines are parallel. When the two lines are parallel, each pair of corresponding angles are equal, each pairs of alternate interior angles are equal, and angles on the same side of the transversal add up to 180 degrees. So let us see how can we find out angle AGH. So to find out this, you should know this, and you can get it from here. These two are vertically opposite angles. So this angle is, let us write it as x. So x is equals to 60 degrees because it is vertically opposite to 60 degrees angle. Vertically opposite angles are equal, and these two angles are on the same side of the transversal. That means angle AGH plus 60 degrees is equals to 180 degrees. Co-interior angles, that is nothing but angles on the same side of the transversal add up to 180 degrees. So now angle AGH, you take plus 60 to the other side, so it will be minus 60. So you get 120 degrees. So AGH is equals to 120 degrees. Now let us take this question. In the following figure, again here they have given these two lines are parallel. Find the value of x and y. You need to find out x and y. So these two lines are parallel and this is a transversal. So sum of these two angles will be equals to 180 degrees. So you have to frame a linear equation here and solve for y. So y minus 5 plus 2y minus 4 is equals to 180 degrees. Reason is co-interior angles. So y plus 2y is 3y. Minus 5 minus 4, this is plus minus is minus, and this plus plus will remain plus. So plus 2y plus y is 3y. Minus y and plus minus is minus, so that is minus 4. So minus 5 plus of minus 4 is minus 9 equals to 180 degrees. Now minus 9 you take it to the other side, so it will become plus. So 180 plus 9 is 189. So y is equals to 189 divided by 3. So 3 ones are 3, 3 6 are 18 and 3 3s are 9. So value of y is equals to 63 degrees. So you got this as 63 degrees. So you can find now as a linear pair, or you can find out this and this is corresponding angle. Anything you can do. So you have just got y as 63 degrees. So let us find out this angle, that is y minus 5. So y minus 5 is how much? You got the value of y is equals to 63. 63 degrees minus 5. So that is equals to 58 degrees. So you got y minus 5 equals to 58 degrees. So these two are linear pair. So x plus y minus 5 is 58 degrees, that is equals to 180 degrees. Reason is linear pair. So plus 58, you take it to the other side, it becomes minus 58. So here 10 minus 8 is 2, 7 minus 5 is 2, and 1 minus 0 is 1. So this is 122 degrees, the value of x. Now let us take this question. Find the value of x and y. You have to find of x and y in the figure given below. So here also you can see they have made this symbol. That means these two lines are parallel. RT is parallel to PQ. So each pair of corresponding angles, alternate interior angles are equal. An angle on the same side of the transversal add up to 180 degrees. That's what we have used here also. So let us see which one out of these we can apply here. So these two lines are parallel and this is a transversal. So y and 45 are alternate interior angles. So y is equals to 45 degrees. Why? Alternate interior angles are equal. So you got the value of y. Now you see these two lines are parallel and this is a transversal. That means this is corresponding to this. So x is equals to 55 degrees because corresponding angles are equal. That's why these two are corresponding angles. So corresponding angles are equal. Now let us do this question. In the given figure, decide whether L is parallel to M. Now you have to decide whether L is parallel to M. That means if you can prove that one of the pairs corresponding angles are equal, or one of the pairs of alternate interior angles are equal, or angles on the same side of the transversal add up to 180 degrees. If you can prove any one of these, then those two lines are parallel. So here we see this is given as 57 degrees. So how much is this vertically opposite angle? This is also 57 degrees. Now let us add these two angles. If this summation is 180 degrees, means angle on the same side of transversal is 180, then these two lines are parallel. So let us add 57 degrees plus 123 degrees. So if you add this, 7 plus 3 is 10, 5 plus 3 is 8 and 180 degrees. So angles on the same side of the transversal, they add up to 180 degrees. That means L is parallel to